Now won 4 straight playoff games by 10 or more points. That's the second longest streak in team history. Here's head coach Frank Vogel.
First quarter, it was the biggest thing. You know, these guys are extremely difficult to guard, and you know, it's going to take some time for us to figure out all the coverages and be sharp with them. And we know the coverages, but it just sometimes it takes a little time to figure out a team. And you know, I thought we did ratchet up our attention to detail, focus, physicality, effort. In the second quarter, I challenged our guys to go be one of those games where we go, all right, we gave up a big first quarter. Okay, let's go 20-point quarter, 20-point quarter, 20-point quarter. And they responded to that. We were on a path for that before we, you know, obviously the fourth quarter we didn't play well enough, but they definitely picked up the focus and had a strong defensive night after the first.
Hey Frank, after losing game ones in the last 2 series, you guys came out tonight really in a great rhythm. What did you do differently this time around to play so well from the get-go and throughout this game?
Not much. You know, our preparation was still very, very thorough, as it was in the first 2 series. Even though we didn't have success in that first game, you know, we still bring in an enormous attention to detail. To what we have to do to beat our opponent in these playoff rounds, and you know, we manage the workload very similarly. But we just talked about pregame that even though we lost game 1 and won the series the last couple of times, that we need to get game 1. You know, that this is a very, very impressive team. We don't want to drop any games, and this was an important game for us.
Hey Frank, it's Dave. The fact that you have 35-year-old LeBron, 34-year-old Rondo, 34-year-old Dwight, obviously with that comes the veteran experience, but also you have guys who obviously take care of their bodies. What's the commonality, the common thread you see from those guys in particular being able to perform still, being in the league this long?
Yeah, well, I think those guys, like you said it, they all take care of their bodies really well. You know, Dwight in particular lost a lot of weight coming into this season, wanted to change his body because he's having back issues, and, you know, all that work coming into this year has paid dividends. Rondo works extremely hard. Obviously, you know, LeBron's work ethic is legendary with how he takes care of his body. And, you know, their spirit is young. You know, they continue to you know, really enjoy the game of basketball, really enjoy the process of preparing for an opponent, study a team, thinking things out, working on those things in practice, and it shows up on the court.
Frank, in the halftime on the broadcast, they showed you asking you guys, what is this team known for? And they all sort of spoke back to you and said second half comebacks. How much did you drill that into, well, I guess you didn't have that many days to do it, but how much did you drill that into the guys that this is not a team that you can feel comfortable around? Yeah,
well, this is an opponent we all greatly respect, you know, and you know, save for the comebacks, we respect what they're capable of doing on both ends of the floor. But to see them go 3-1 back-to-back series, I don't think it's ever been done in the history of the NBA. Just shows that this is an historic type of resilient team, and you know, we got to understand that both with a series lead 1-0 right now and wherever it goes, but also within games. You know, both I think all 3 of the games that they came back in the previous series, you know, they had first half deficits that they overcame in the third quarter. So they're familiar there. They're confident there, and we got to make sure we keep the foot on the gas.
Allie?
Sure. Kyle, did you have?
Yeah, just Mike said yesterday that, I'm sorry if this is already been asked, but said yesterday he didn't want this to be a track team. How much of your game plan was just, let's use our speed, let's use our physicality, let's make sure we get those elements going early to show our physical value?
Yeah, well, that's what I love about our team. You know, we want to be the most physical team on the floor every time we take the floor, regardless of who we're playing. And we have a physical team. You know, we got big, strong guys, but a lot of times teams with big, strong guys don't have the speed to match it, and we have the ability to do both. You know, so we want to push the tempo. We want to play with great pace, attack. That's Laker basketball, playing fast break basketball, but doing it while exhibiting a great deal of physicality too. And you know, I was happy with where that was at tonight. But this team, the Denver Nuggets team, they're physical and tough as well. They're big and strong, and you know, they're mentally tough. And you know, this is going to be a tough series.
LeBron James